Alright, welcome back. Today I'm going to finish up the house interior here. Basically, I'm looking at laying out the rest of my furniture that I had sitting around outside the other two rooms that I'd done. Got a couple of couches, got some bookshelves, got some workout equipment, among other things. So, yeah, let's get started here. I think I'm going to make the main central attraction this large neon bar. I would like to center it. I think it's centered. Looks pretty centered right there. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay. I'm going to bring it up to the top here where we have these old man paintings. Not creepy in the least. Maybe just one down. I'll give it a little bit extra space. Okay, so I've got this pinata. I'm thinking I might want that in my guild house, but I'm going to leave it here for now. Kind of keep it off to the side. This guy is totally going in my workout area. There's a little dribble. I had decided that a while ago. And I have these neon bars here as well. Oh, ha! That totally pranked me. It's got a candy table there instead. Okay, so I have these two. Wow, these are ancient. These are from Space Nexus. They were what was it called? Something chambers. They're rejuvenation chambers. No, they're like for spawning life forms, I think. I forget what the name of it was. Anyways, these chambers where you have people floating inside in what appears to be some kind of jelly or goo. Got an interesting bookshelf there. Yeah, so basically I'm going to run out of room before I run out of stuff. It'll probably be a little bit cluttery, but that's okay. Okay, so I got two of these neon bars, the smaller ones. Let's see what else I got to work with here. I got a couple of lamps. I think I have 4 lamps total. I don't know if they're all sitting here, but might be. Yeah, looks like they're all here. Oh, no, just 2. Cool. And this is the big bad wolf ball. I'm pretty happy that I got that. Pretty hubris. Okay, and there is a green tea pot. Okay, so this is a little bit of detail. I'm going to keep it up on the bar. Let's hope that the bar is 0. Oh, it is. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. I got a grill. The grill is going behind the bar. And I think I might have to move these old man photos up just a little bit to kind of give it like a food appearance, like a place where you've got food. So I'm going to do that now just to get it out of the way. I'm probably also going to throw those up to layer 2. I might as well do that now as well because I'll have some stuff sitting underneath. I might throw a couple of bars in there or maybe some other stuff, but we'll have a look at that when it's done later on. So this one's also going to be layer 2, layer 2, layer 2, all the way across. I also have banners, those sports banners here. I think these are also layer 2. So basically anything that's going to hang down or appear at the top as high as it's going to on the entire level, I think I typically choose layer 2. I try to avoid layer 3. Layer 3 blocks text, so if I were to speak in front of a layer 3 object, it wouldn't work. It also has this interesting effect if you have any lighting in the area that it will glow quite brightly. Okay, looks like I have more teapots than I know what to do with, guys. I will probably be removing a couple of those at least. Okay, so I got a bunch of other junk down here. It looks like there's still a lighting object, which is interesting. Got some candles. What else we got in here? More St. Patrick's Day streamers, looks like. There is a nut. Okay. Well, we'll leave it in the corner for now. I think I'm going to put, actually, these retro, not retro, these are actually, what were they, Fantasy Nexus? Fantasy Nexus. These large bookshelves. So I have these gigantic bookshelves. These ones here are going to go up there. And I will keep them as close as I can to the wall. Do I want one further? I do not really want them set in. I kind of want them to appear like they're sitting in front. That barrel is maybe in the way. Okay, so I'm going to take the other one and put it up by the nut there. And those look pretty good. That nut is definitely in the way. It's not where that nut should be. Keep it right there for now. Okay, I think I want my workout area to be in the bottom right here, which means I'm gonna have to get these couches out of the way. I want couches on the left side over there. Okay, got this little dude here. He's probably gonna go up by the bar up here. Maybe I'll make him the bartender. No, actually, you know what I'm gonna do for the bartender is actually create a character and put him up there, but I'll set the cat on the bar for now. See if he stays or not. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Another candy table. I don't know how those got separated in here, but okay. And then I have this nifty art. Okay, so this one's going to go up behind the bar, or is it going to go up? Oh, that's an even better idea. So I got this skull sitting in here. I'm going to cover it up with this art. Half increment and shift it over one. Perfect. Looks good. I got another one underneath there, I think, too. Oh, no. It's hiding somewhere else. I do have another painting like that. It's very similar. Okay, this one goes with the couches. This is the modern coffee table. That was originally from Handle Furniture. Oh, getting ahead of myself here with those boxes. Okay, so my workout equipment I'm going to keep down. Oh, that box just wanted to follow me over there. I'm going to keep one trampoline. About there is good, I suppose. I'm going to take the weights, I believe, next here. Keep the weights. I'm going to keep the weights up in the corner a little bit. Kind of keep them away. Keep the treadmill. And oh, there's the other trampoline. So the other trampoline is going to go... I think it's going to have to go actually where this furniture is, but we'll keep it on top of the first trampoline for now. Because that way, what will happen is I won't take up too much space, and the interesting part about these trampolines is players jumping on them. If you have two trampolines, it will shoot them off twice as far. So we'll have a look at that later. We'll see if I can manage to incorporate that into my concept. Oh, there's another weight. Great. It's another weight. How great. And I think this one will be the torch. I was expecting that weight to be the torch. Oh, no, it's another weight. There we go. Oh, I ditched the first weight underneath the treadmill there. Going too fast for my own good, seems. Okay, let's try that again. There's one. There's the torch. Okay, so I have 4 of these torches. I'll keep one here. If it gives me I don't think it's going to give me them all in order because it's like that today. I don't know. Sometimes it works really well, like it behaves. You know, you get the stuff in the order you dropped it, and sometimes it's just like random objects that you've selected, and that can work in your favor actually. If it's random stuff, sometimes you pick up the thing that you want to that's like underneath 3 other objects. Instead of having to move those other objects, you can just pick up the object that you're looking to pick up. Sometimes. Graal is like that sometimes. Okay, and then I'll keep these the other 2 torches on the other side. So I'll toss them over here for now. And I do believe there's one more weight. I think I have 3 of these smaller pieces of weightlifting material. Weightlifting material. Dumbbells? Is that actually called dumbbell or weight ring? What is that? I don't even know. It's a thing. The weight, the end of the dumbbell. The weight, I suppose. Okay, then we got these guys here. I think what's going to happen here is I'm going to use the bar section a little bit differently. Oh, there's my other weight. There it is right there. We'll keep it up behind. And what I'm actually building here, I'm building multiple sections, but I'm using them in such a way where it's not readily apparent yet what it's going to look like. Basically, there's going to be a room here, and that room is going to be built with crypt fence. So I have 35 crypt fence, and I will be able to basically fill the space. I'll be able to fill this space twice over with all the stuff that I got here. Unfortunately, it's way too much. I think I'm going to have to ditch some. But as I go along, it's definitely going to get a little clearer about what's going where, which is a good start. Okay, so there's these other 2 torches here. I'm going to keep them up on the wall. Same place that I kept the other one. I think that one's actually good in the corner. And then this is the one that might be a little bit funny. Yeah, you know what? I think it's okay there too. Perfect. This guy I'm going to keep up here. It's an interesting combination of the lamp and the Japanese lantern. So with the lamp, I want to go to layer 0. And then the Japanese lantern should be layer 1. And what it does is it gives it a little bit extra glow, and it looks like it's up on a pillar, which is pretty cool. Kind of making 2 objects out of 1. And I will do the same thing on the other side if I have the other lantern laid out. No, where is the other lantern? Oh, is it behind? Maybe it's behind the, what is it? The rejuvenation? No, it's not. That chamber, this thing. I think I got the lantern up underneath this. The UFO. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so workout buddy gerbil is going to go down here. I'm going to move this one into place on the other side of the bar. Originally it was on my room there. It's going to go right about there, layer 1. And this guy's going to go layer 0. Looking good. I've got these candy tables. I'm going to use those as bar tables instead of these neon bars. These are going to go into storage, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I have another one somewhere, not sure where it's gone. I definitely want these large objects sitting in the room. Maybe I'll just make 1 for now. For now. So basically I will take the first one and keep it underneath the second one, so anybody who grabs it is actually going to set off both of them. That way when you double click on it, it should bring up that person. Yeah, cool. Okay, so I have a cola machine. I'm tempted to keep that behind the bar, just to do it, just to keep it there and get it done with and get rid of it. And no, it's not really a location for that. Maybe in the games room, but we'll see. It might also go into storage. Okay, so I also have here, it looks like the Yeti and the Sasquatch. Oh, I was wrong, it's a candle. I'm going to delete the candle. That's where my lighting effect there is coming from, I suppose. Okay, I have, this one is a magic broom. Just like out of a Disney movie, there's a Disney movie, Fantasia. The original Fantasia has a scene called The Sorcerer's Apprentice with Mickey Mouse trying to master sorcery. And he makes 100,000 little brooms that all cause problems. And the wizard gets really angry. The guy who's the boss teaching him the magic. He's like, hey, what are you doing? Dummy. Not supposed to do that. Okay. So I want the bottom right here to be a little cozy sitting area. I'm going to take these space couches. These were again from Space Nexus. Position them in the corner. I'm going to keep them up just far enough that I can keep my modern coffee table in the corner. Right about there. I'm going to keep my cat house thing, cat tree, right about here. I want the cat to be able to get in. So I don't know how that works. I don't know how it detects if the cat can go inside or not, but I think it'll work right there. Put that up there. We got another one of those too. Oh yeah, I got another one. These St. Patrick's Day streamers. Basically, I want to keep them like hanging over this doorway so it looks like it's toggled full screen by accident. Whoops. Yeah, so St. Patrick's Day streamers here. Don't go full screen. But keep them hanging over the doorway, just like I've got the skull streamer on the other side. Make it look like a bunch of things hanging between. That way when you walk through, it goes over top of your character. Kind of neat little effect. I'm going to move the cat for now. Keep her up there. Do the same thing on this side, of course, with the crypt fence. I'm going to build like a little room. Probably a little staircase going on. Keep this guy right about there. A little further out. A little further out. Looks good. Keep the cat food right beside the cat house. Oh. Little meow sound. It's like, hey, don't touch my food. Don't touch my food, you weirdo. Okay. So I got tons and tons of little teapots, and ideally what I would like to have is some kind of storage for them. So let's see if this actually centers up here. Oh, does it? Does not. It does if I move it just correctly. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to take this barrel, keep it in this corner. And let's see if I can get these teapots to go inside this cupboard. I think that would look really cool. And then I can have the little grill as the tea maker heater upper thing. And that also can get shift move. So I'm holding shift on my keyboard because I'm on PC to move that into place. Half increments happens when you have your shift key held down. Can I walk up through there? Probably can. Cool. So the next thing here is I'm going to try and keep my teapot and some teacups inside this big old cupboard. See what the layer on this cupboard. Oh, no. Do we have a layer on the cupboard? We do not. Okay. So maybe actually what I will do, because I don't like that when I open this cupboard, my character's head gets stuck inside. I think that that's just bad. Doesn't look good. So I'm going to rotate it a couple of times, see if I can get a better design. Yeah, I think that one's okay. So I'm going to take the little teapot and keep it inside. Like that. I will open it and see. Got a little teapot in there. All right, looks good. I'm also going to keep the wine glasses. Let's see if that closes on top and covers the wine glass completely. Oh, just doesn't. That's bad. Okay, so I will shift it up a half increment, and it's going to pretty much get rid of the wine glass behind that. That's okay. We'll keep it right there. That looks like a good spot. I can keep a couple more things in there too. I'm going to keep the cups below if they fit. I think I can get a couple of cups as opposed to a stack of 3 if I rotate it again a few times. There's a stack of 3. Stack of 2. Do I have 1 cup? Is there a 1 for 1 cup? Ooh, it's 4. Uh-oh. Let's go in the other direction now. No, 4, 3, 3, 2. Okay, 2 is the smallest number. Those teacups don't like to be alone. Okay, so I will keep them in the front down there at the bottom. See if that looks okay. Good enough. Got these little green teacups. I'm going to keep them on the bar with the green teapot. there. I got a bottle of wine. Bottle of wine, a little tougher to handle. Maybe inside. Maybe with the cat. Yeah, we'll keep it on the bar. Why not? And keep the other one on the same spot. Okay. Oh, more candles. Yeah, get rid of the candles, get rid of the candles. Originally I was going to put them on the pillars. Like this kind of a location. Oh, there's another nut. Keep it on the other one. Basically, I'm trying to hide as many objects as I can just by keeping them with the other one. I think that's good. We have another. I do have. This is the Sasquatch, but there's also an abominable snowman or a yeti somewhere in my collection. Oh, this little ghost display, and I also have a goblin, or sorry, a blob display. These are furniture items that Travis made. Little tiny little placards with baddies on them. Kind of cute. Funny little shoutouts. I think those are about equidistant. We'll keep them on the front of the bar so people see them when they walk in. Get the recognition that the little tiny placards deserve. And I will keep this one in here. Last wine glass. Is that the last one? No, it's not. We have two more. Gonna do the same thing, try and keep those objects together. Keep them in the same location roughly, so that if I, restore, I know where they all are because they're all together in there. Keep one up a little bit. So it gives some depth. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You can't really quite see that, so. The cat disagrees. She says, I can see it. Okay, so I've got these little cups down here, yeah. If they go up half an increment, does it look dumb? Yeah, it does, unfortunately. It covers up the bottom lip of that cupboard. Okay, so that's got to stay down. That's fine. Cool. Now I'm going to keep my teapot up on top of the grill. So the grill has a weird layer thing where it works with food specifically, and it doesn't look like it works with a teapot, which is okay. And I'm going to consume the other teapot, keep it in my inventory. I'm going to keep this one up here actually with this first one. Double steam. And the reason to do that, actually I'm going to keep these little green teacups down below in here. Completely changing it again, and I'm going to use the oops, wrong spot there. I'm going to use the my St. George teapot. I have a little fancy teapot here that I'm going to grab from my inventory. The other thing I should probably do is my crypt fence, but we'll leave that for another time. Okay, so I'm going to go TE. So, oh no, RT. T-E-A. Oh. T-E-A. There we go. Give me my T. There we go. Alright, teacups. So I have two of these little tiny teacups. And one of these tiny teapots. There was also a sugar bowl and a creamer, But back then I was so new, I had less than 1,000 grelats, and I think it was 800 for the teapot and 50 for each of the little cups, and that was about all I had left after buying the umbrella and various other items. But I'm pretty proud of these. They're really old. Little tiny miniature tea set. Before rotation was even a thing. You can't even rotate them. Cool. Alright, so there's teacups and a little teapot. I got my green tea boiling away over here. There's an exit for my little bar. Let's kind of disseminate some of these guys. So I'm going to take this table, keep it down on this side. Symmetrical, of course, to the first one. And then I'm going to start kind of like cordoning off these areas. So basically I'm going to try and keep my space at the edge of this table. I want to overlap my my crypt fences just one into this. So I'm gonna basically make these overlapped by the fence, and it's gonna come up to the top, and I'm gonna have like a little walkway area. So let's move these guys a little bit. And keep the weights up against the wall, or the wall to be. Switch that one to 1 so it's in the front, and I'm gonna make my treadmill down in the corner. Ooh, that isn't gonna work. Okay, so I'll have to switch the treadmill with the trampolines. No big deal. So treadmill will comfortably go right there. And then I'll move the trampoline down here. There it goes. Okay, cool. So there's 1 trampoline and 2 trampolines. Let's make sure I can jump on and off of those before leaving them there. Oh, it's not letting me. That's odd. Maybe it's because there's 2. Maybe they finally fixed that. Let's see if I can jump on a single one. Because normally when you run into this thing, it just jumps you right up there. No, it's not letting me jump up. Wow, how bizarre. Normally you can just jump right up on this trampoline and it doesn't look like it's letting me jump on it anymore. Oh, there you go. Cool. It was just so laggy and slow, it doesn't work. Perfect, okay. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's so much lag. Wow. Okay. So I'm going to keep the other trampoline on top in hopes that it will continue to work as it appears to be doing. Cool. There is an apple here. It's going to go on the bar. Keep it with the cat. Okay, I'm going to keep my treasure haul up here. We got the treasure chest or treasure shelf, something. There's a treasure bookshelf. There's a treasure bed. I don't think I have the bed here. I think it's in my guild house, which is right where it should be. This one I'm going to take over to the left a little bit. And then I'm going to use the other ones to fill the space. So again, stacking the identical objects to hide them. I don't want to make a whole bunch of them in this area. I do want to hide that painting just a little bit by the edge of this, so it looks like there's some depth. I'm going to keep the rest of these same treasure bookshelves underneath the first one, giving it that impression that it is just one object. Okay, I got a book there. I'm going to rotate the book, change the layer to 1, and keep it on my candy table here. Oh, and the candy tables appear to be layer 1, so we'll kick them down to 0. Take that. Great, okay. From here... oh, there's my other art. I'm starting to have too many posters actually in here. I think that I'd like to get rid of some of them. I got a wanted poster, I got a big old drum. I guess the drum can go in here. Oh, there's books. Oh, geez, I just got too much junk, guys. Just too much stuff in general. I wish you could give it away or sell it or something, because there's just too much stuff here. Keep that right there. This is my powwow drum. I like to have that in my house level. Keep it right against the... Not against the wall. I'm going to leave the trim here. I'm going to leave a little bit of this kind of lower lower wall covering, that little trim on the bottom there. Make sure I can sit on my pillow. Actually going to half increment move it so it's in alignment with the center of the drum. Gonna take this guy across. What do we got? Oh, green jelly. Yeah, that's definitely going behind the bar. Need to have the green jelly. What do you make your green tea out of otherwise? Okay, there is a dream catcher. I think that's a bedroom thing, so I'll keep that in my bedroom. Eventually. And yeah, see, I love this table. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's give it a shot. So I'm going to keep the table in between the space couches if I can, if it works. I think I have enough space in that area. Enough space between the space couches. Yeah, that should work there. But it looks a little awkward because of the position of that modern coffee table. So I'm going to take these down. And I'm going to put the coffee tables at the top. So instead of it being at the bottom here, I'm going to take the coffee table up. Basically just trying to pull that goose table to the bottom instead, so that they're not all like in a line or something. The other interesting thing is this actually saves me half an increment on my on the space here, because this looks like it's proper when it's sitting down behind the edge of the couch. So I'll leave them both at layer 0, and that actually improves the appearance of the room, or the space. It's not a room yet. We haven't sectioned it off. And then there's this bat furniture. You know, I'm just going to have to get rid of it. I'm going to have to close this one out. Get rid of as much of these objects as I can in the next couple minutes here, basically. These bat bookshelves, I love them to death. They're awesome. They just don't have a space in this build. That's a clock. I can see it ticking through there. There's a globe. Where can I put that? Maybe I'll keep it up here. Maybe it can sit up on top of this guy right there. Perfect. Even though it blocks out the art's still there. Just harder to see now. Spooky lamp can go. There's a clock. I can see the hands ticking on this clock and behind this bookshelf somewhere. Okay, more books. Those books are going to go up in this corner with the same other books here. We got a... Oh, there's the Yeti. The Yeti's going to go up here. Symmetrical to the Sasquatch. So we have the Sasquatch on one side and the Yeti on the other. Hunting monsters, you know. There's a little rose for the table down there. Actually, my favorite part is decorating all the little tiny objects. When you get all this stuff, like the big stuff set up, and putting all the little tiny things in there to make the detail interesting, it's the funnest part. To me, anyways. The big stuff, like the large setup, is usually pretty tedious, and then after a while, you get to get into the tiny little details that make it so interesting. Yeah, this build has kind of gone in a very different way though. So I'm looking right now at it in such a way where these objects that I'm placing, I'm considering that there's going to be additional pieces in here. Basically, there's going to be a large wall that's going to run through the majority of this level. It's going to come through here. And then down to here, so we're going to have one section like kind of cordoned off, and then we're going to have another section on the other side here. So basically I'm going to make this main central area into six different sections with a couple of panels of wall. So I'm going to have one that comes on this side, and it's going to block off this section here. There's going to be a little staircase, and then a staircase down into that section, and then you're going to have the cola maybe, and the peculiar UFO thing. Incubation chamber, that's what they're called. And then on the other side here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kind of separate it so that we have the workout area and then the kind of like treasure hall storage area. It's going to look cool. I'm excited. Okay, got some plants on here. Actually, I have quite a few plants I want to place as well. Okay, that one's going to go there, and the other one's going to go on the other side if it gives it to me next. Yep, there we go. We have some Nexus crates that are going to go up here. I like these ones too. They add a lot of character. I'm going to put this one up to layer 1, put them on top of the first one. So it's a double stack box, and then keep this one down on the side. I want to bring it down like that. I think I'm going to bring it on the other side here, which makes this a little complicated. I'm going to make the barrel at layer 0 as well. Rather than go up with the front one, like this is going to be 0, I'd rather go down with the back stuff, because I know that this is also, the bookshelf is also layer 0. Anytime that I can get away with reducing the layers on stuff, I want to bring it as far down as I want, or as I possibly can, rather. In this scenario, I know that I have the painting that's 0. That means that this guy has to be 1 or 0. Technically, this could go 0 too. And then I have the key that I just lost in there, which is at 1, but I'm going to make it 2 to bring it up. Let's see if this can, if I can bring this guy down to 0. Oh no, it's showing as 0. Let's redefine it as 0 and make sure it's actually 0. And then this one will be 1. I mean, technically it was working, but now it's doing weird stuff. I guess the key has to be 2. Nobody's going to put their head on that key anyway, so it's fine. Is anybody going to touch it with their forehead? No. Okay. Okay, we're going to keep that little sword down there. I'm going to bring Workout Buddy up here. And he might shift back or forth a little bit. I think I'm going to keep him right there-ish. And then I'm going to move this over. The treadmill is going to come over and down, because I want the treadmill to be visible and usable, but I also want it to be right up against the wall. So when that comes in there, when I have my wall that comes through, it's going to be too tall. I'm just going to have a 0 and a 1 layer. I'm also going to throw a clock in there, because that's cool. You see the clock right over top of the treadmill. Oh, I have another wall sword. That's neat. Keep it in the same spot. Great, so this is really shaping up. There's invisible walls in here that you guys can't see, but I totally can see them. Or maybe you can, I don't know. Let me know if you can see the walls. Can you see the walls that I see? Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I only got a few more items here. The candles I'm going to ditch and get rid of them. These guys here, these little plants. Let's see. Can I go in here? No, not really a good spot for them there. Maybe I'll keep them down in this section here. I'm gonna keep. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep them right here so that they're up against the walls when we put in the crypt fence. Alright, I have a robot. The robot's pretty cool too. Unfortunately, you don't have the option to have the robot pet like that, like the cat pet. Awesome, so there it is for now. I am definitely going to retool this. I'm going to add my walls, and I'm probably going to bring in a set of chairs, at least one, if not two sets of chairs. Yeah, pretty happy with the result so far. Oh, a couple of items here. I got the dream catcher. It's got to go up in the bedroom somewhere. I hang it off the back of this guy. Layer 2. And then I have this painting. Let's put the painting behind the odd thing. Is there a space for it up in the bedroom? I don't know. Let's have a look. I don't think that there is. Not really. There's not really a space on any of those back walls there, so. Sorry, flying guy. You're gonna get taken out. Poof, gone. And the pinata as well. Great, so I'm happy with this. This is the layout as it is. I'm going to fix that floating clock. And pretty much everything else is where it's going to sit. I might throw some tiles in for the kitchen zone, but otherwise we're looking pretty golden here. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed wandering around in my little house here, throwing some furniture in. Yeah, I'll be making a few more episodes, probably do the outside next, looking at Christmas theme instead of the Halloween. If there's any furniture related details or questions that you have, yeah, let me know. Either hit me up in game on Discord or yeah, in the comments below. So thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you guys next time.